Welcome back, lottery fans. Today we are back with our traveling numbers pick 4 rundown. If you already saw the pick 3 rundown for our traveling numbers, hopefully you've been playing those numbers and having some luck. But this is going to be our pick 4 traveling numbers rundown. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't seen what our traveling numbers are, basically they're a list of numbers that I put together on lotterypredict.com. We compile all the past 30 days worth of pick 3 and pick 4 lottery drawings from across all the different states and find the most popular pick 3 and pick 4 numbers that have been drawn both in the box and the straight. We do all that compilation, all that tallying, so you have them. And we come up with a list for you. This is the list of 20 that is completely free, available. And there's also a list of 40 that you can download completely for free from lotterypredict.com, showing you the pick 3 box, pick 3 straight, pick 4 box, and pick 4 straight. These are the most popular numbers that are going from state to state to state, being drawn across multiple different states. So traveling between states, hence the name traveling numbers. So definitely go ahead and check out that. I'll leave a link down below to the full list of 40, or you can just go to lotterypredict.com and download the list from that. But I not only like to put out that list, I also like to do the rundowns based on that. And today we're going to be doing our pick 4 rundown. And then of course we'll be doing our scratch off ticket. After that, we're into the $10 now. We have so far had 2 $10 scratch off tickets and one twice, so we are on a roll here. Hopefully we'll continue that roll. But let's go ahead and jump into our rundown here, and this is going to be for the pick 4, and this is going to be any state. If you have a pick 4 lottery, you can go ahead and play this, and they're for the entire month of March, so these numbers are good for the entire month of March in this rundown. Now we're going to go ahead and we used our box numbers for the pick 3. Definitely check out that video. I'll also leave a link down below for that as well. But today we're going to use our pick 4 box number, and we're going to start off with our most popular pick 4 straight number rather, and we're going to go ahead and use that number. So 2309. This was the number that was the most popular over the last 30 days across multiple different states, coming out in multiple different states. So it's a hot one to play. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our pick +3, +6, +9 rundown with that. So I'll show you how to do the rundown. Then we'll go ahead and get our translated grid and come out with 8 more suggested numbers in addition to our traveling number that we can go ahead and play. Now, if you haven't used our pick 4 tic-tac-toe rundown worksheet, as always, this is completely free to download as well. You can download this and play along at home with your own rundowns for different numbers. Just go to lotterypredict.com. It's in the resources section, and even another link down below in that. So lots of links down below in the description of this video for you to definitely check out. Lots of free fun things for you to go and see beyond just this rundown. But the nice thing about this rundown worksheet is not only has a nice layout for you, but you have your mirror numbers and your flip numbers that you can go ahead and use as an easy reference, because we'll be using the mirror numbers in our translated grid today, and you'll see how to do that. But to do the +3, +6, +9 rundown, it's very simple. All we do is we take that 2309 and we put it in the left hand column like so. And then for each column we do exactly what the title actually says. In the first column here we're going to +3 to our 2309. So 2 + 3 is 5, 3 + 3 is 6, 0 + 3 is 3, and 9 + 3 is 12, but we only need one digit from that, so we take the right handmost one, which is a 2. Next up we have the 6 column, so we do that 239 and add 6 to it, so 2 + 6 is 8, 3 + 6 is 9, 0 + 6 is 6, and 9 + 6 is 15, so we'll take the 5 from that. Last one, take them +9, so 9 + 2 is 11, take the 1, 9 + 3 is 9 + 3 is 12, take the 2, 9 + 0 is naturally 9, and 9 + 9 is 18, so we'll take the 8 from that. So that's how we fill in our base grid. Now to get our translated grid, as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and use our mirror numbers. And to do that, what we do is we take each individual number in our base grid, we look it up on the top row of the mirror numbers, and we use the number that comes underneath it in the translated grid. So 2 on the top row here is here, underneath it's a 7, so put a 7 in the same box on the translated grid. 5 is a 0, let's put a 0 there. 8, underneath it's a 3, so put a 3 there. And 1 underneath it's a 6. And then you're just going to keep going down every single number. 3 is an 8, 6 is a 1, 9 is a 4, 2 is a 7. Fill it in every blank spot here. 0 is a 5, 3 is an 8, 6 is a 1, 9 is a 4, And if you've done this enough like I have, you'll know these numbers off by heart, so you don't need to keep referencing the grid. But certainly if you haven't done this a lot, definitely reference the grid so you don't make mistakes. I occasionally still happen to make mistakes, but I know you guys like to point them out, and I really do actually appreciate that genuinely when you spot me making a mistake, because I know you're paying attention to the video, and that's a good feeling for me to know that people are watching these videos. Alright, so that's our translated grid, and that is our base grid. Now, you can go ahead and you can pick any numbers you like out of these, but for our group numbers, I always like to apply one of our patterns. And we use several different patterns in this one, in our different rundowns. You can definitely check out my other videos to see what those are. But for this one, we're actually going to go ahead and use our L-shaped patterns. It's a long time since we've done the L-shaped patterns, but I think this is a fun one to go ahead and do. And let me show you how to do that. So we start with our base grid, and in the top left we're going to draw a reverse L. Well, it's not really a reverse L, it's an L on its side, like so. So it's almost like a Tetris piece if you play Tetris. So we take 3, 2, 5 and 8, and that is going to be our first number. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep going around in a clockwise pattern, drawing those L patterns. So we start here again, we start with the 8, and we go ahead and we draw an L shape down like so. So we get an 8, 1, 2, 9. We're going to go ahead and do the same again, starting with that 9, and we draw that L-shaped pattern again. So we're actually going to go all the way around our grid here. So that gives us a 9, 8, 5, 2. And then finally, to close the circle, we draw our upright L-shaped pattern in the bottom left here. It gives us a 2903. And I actually do like that a lot, because that's actually the box number of our 2903 that comes out here. So definitely look at playing these box and straight, because it's showing up twice there as our suggested numbers. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll do exactly the same on our translated grid. We'll use that L-shaped pattern. So we start in the top left. That gives us an 8703. Continuing round into the top right, another one of those L-shaped patterns. It gives us a 3674. And in the bottom right here, a 4307. And finally, closing loop, a 7458. Like so. And there you have it. Those are the 8 numbers that we can all now play coming out of our traveling numbers for our rundown. So definitely check them out, and definitely keep track of them in your state. Play them in your state if you want to, and leave me a link down. Leave me a comment down below in the description if you do see these playing and hitting in your state. Love to hear that feedback of anything that's hitting. All right, let's go ahead and jump onto our scratch-off card. As I mentioned, we're on to the $10 ones now. We are the Illinois Wild Cash. This is the second Wild Cash ones I've done. We are card number 033. So that's a good sign, because 3s are lucky numbers. Very simple scratch-off. We're going to go ahead and scratch off our 6 numbers, and then the 20 banknotes, and hopefully our numbers match up and we win. We do get extra if we get a wild. If we get the wild card, we're automatically going to win the prize. 5x naturally is 5 times the prize, 10x is 10 times the prize, and the 100 symbol is win $100 immediately. Let's go ahead and figure out what numbers we need though. So we're going to looking for a 30, a 34, an 18, an 8, a 17, and a 45. Right, can we make it 3 scratch-off winning cards in a row? Let's go ahead and see. 22, nope. 28, nope. 15, no. 53, no. And 31. So nothing on our first line. Second line. 47, nope. 42, no. 43, no, we're getting closer though. 19, no, we needed 18. And 1, so nothing on the second line. Third line. 40, nope. 21, nope. 9, nope. 50, no. And 39, no. Our last line, fingers crossed. 16, we keep seeming to miss these numbers just by 1. 20, nope. 32, nope. 36, nope. Last number, will it be? And 4, no. So we broke our winning streak, but never mind. We've still got more to come. So I am about to close down our voting for the 10 different rundowns. Actually, I'm not going to close it down. I'm about to start the videos for our 10 different winning rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. Voting actually won't be closing because you'll be able to vote all throughout the video series. So for the next 10 days, definitely keep voting for that. But tomorrow I'll be coming with our first state, and based on your votes, I'm going to put all of those votes into a polling mechanism, and I'll be drawing out a ballot, and whoever has whichever state comes out of that is going to be the state I'll be doing first. But you'll have to wait and find out tomorrow which state is going to be the first state to get a winning rundown, so definitely stay tuned for that. All right, I will be back more with winning rundowns, but in the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one.